how to stop missing your deadlines and be more punctual. So this is something of a habit that my mom developed. Sorry, this is something of a habit that I developed within me with the help of my mom. She was the reason I developed this habit, which I'm going to share with you guys. It's a very simple one. Basically, I have a small book that I carry with me all the time, that I carry to class, carry to, everywhere I go, basically. And the thing is, why do I carry that? To jot down all the stuff that is important, stuff that comes with deadlines. So if it's a homework, assignment, whatever that I have, I just jot it down in that book along with the deadline. And you could be creative with it, but that's the sole purpose of the book. Now, when you actually keep a book like this, you can just forget about the assignments. You can just take the information that you get from classes and put it on this piece of paper and forget about it. Go about your day in school or college, just have fun. And then when you return to your hostel room or return to your home, you can just take that book and be like, okay, I've had a fun day at school, college, no stress, no anxiety. I was just with my friends having fun, and I don't have to keep these thoughts in my head. I don't have to just struggle to remember when I'm back home, or just text someone and ask. You don't have to go through all the hassle if you have just taken the effort of writing it down. So you could come home without wasting any time. You could just take out the book, being like, oh, this is the stuff that I have to do for this week or for this day, or I have a homework tomorrow and shit like that. All the information. So anytime you hear something in class, just jot it down, and that helps you with just knowing the tasks that you have that you need to get done before a certain date, so that you don't miss the date. And the second thing which you could do is not an extreme step, but a step that would be required if you are an extreme procrastinator who just absolutely forgets about things even if you jot it down. So what you can do is, once you've written it down in your book, take your phone and set an alarm for that specific day when you actually want to get things done. So for example, right now it's the 8th of August. We have an assignment due on the 18th of August. I could be like, okay, 9 and 10 I'm busy, but I'm gonna start working by 11, so I'm gonna set an alarm for 11, being start work. So I might just forget about the shit, and then when the date hits 11 and it's the 11th of August, the alarm clock is gonna ring, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I got this shit to do. So you can just set alarm clocks throughout the day or throughout the week or something, just to remind you of the assignment that you have. And this is a conscious effort that you have to put to actually remind yourself, because you are a fucking forgettable person, bro. You should not be this forgetful, not forgettable. What the fuck am I saying? But yeah, and that helps you more. And I'm just being realistic. I don't need to do anything more than this. And if you have a group of friends or something, you could just rely on them as well, along with these two practices, along with the first practice, which is the most crucial. You can just rely on them as well, being guys, we have this thing to do. Let's do it before we forget about it or whatever. And now, a habit that I want you to develop through practice is punctuality on a daily basis. Now what does this mean? So this means that you force yourself to do that assignment or the homework on the designated day. So let's say you go to school, you get the assignment, homework, whatever. You're not going to be working on that at school, right? So you have all the fun that you want to have at school. You come back home, you take some rest, but then you immediately get to work, right? So you force yourself to get to work. Day 1 is going to be hard, day 2 is going to be hard, day 3 is going to be hard, but then week 2, day 1 is not going to be that strenuous, that stressful. It's going to be easier for you to because it's a fucking habit. You come home, you're like, okay, I've taken enough rest, now I'm just gonna get to execution. This is the habit of taking action then and there itself, and it's gonna just not just help you with finishing stuff by the right time, but it's also gonna transform into other areas of your life that's gonna help you to just do things properly. Let's say you face an issue, you could just directly, let's say you face an issue with, let's say you're going outside and you want to speak to somebody, you're just gonna have the habit of, you're gonna naturally feel like, yeah, I'm gonna do it now itself, and I'm not gonna delay it. I'm gonna speak to this person now and get this thing sorted, and I won't do it later. Now, why would you like think about that situation in this way, or like why would you approach that situation in this way? Because of the fact that you have developed this habit of just sitting down and executing, sitting down and getting to execution, getting to action. You've developed this habit by practice, so it transforms to other areas of your life as well. So like, just focus on this. There's multiple benefits to this as well. So you jot things down, summary, jot things down as they're mentioned in the class or whatever, and get that small book if you can, but if you can't, then don't worry. And when you get home, make sure to take that, don't forget the small book. Like, you come home and you just start gaming or start going outside. No, when you come home, take that book, look at the stuff that you have written down, and be like, okay, I'm gonna get to work now. And just start 5 minutes and you're gonna be locked in trying to finish this thing. And let's say it's due next week, so make a bit of progress in that specific assignment for the day, and the next day you're gonna sit and execute. You're gonna make more progress. In this sense, you're gonna reduce the workload that you have, because most people, they delay to the last day because they don't have this practice that you have. They don't have this specific information or knowledge on, like, just this. You gotta practice. You gotta start like sitting down and executing right away. They do know, but then they procrastinate. But right now, you've been listening to me keenly, and I've said this point out loud, and you've been listening to me, so you're more likely to get to execution, get to work the instant this video goes off, and it's the next day or whatever. So it's going to be more stressful for the others, it's going to be less stressful for you. So clap for yourself if you've made a silent commitment to yourself that, yeah, I'm gonna get to work, I'm gonna actually do the stuff that he has said in this video. It's gonna help you only, bruv, and you're gonna, helps you to be more punctual, helps you to not forget about deadlines and shit, and get your assignments done by the right time. Whilst the others around you keep procrastinating to the last day, they're going to be stressed and all this work that they have to do. It's just like exams, if you study throughout the year, you're going to be good on the exam day. But then if you procrastinate, if you keep having fun throughout the year, if you keep indulging in instant gratifications and you don't even like maintain a balance, you're going to struggle. The last few days before the exam, you're going to fucking struggle, and you're going to see other people struggle as well. It's going to pressure you like fuck. So you don't want that. You don't want to fucking suffer. Why do you want to suffer when you have the choice of not having to suffer? Like, are you fucking dumb, bro? So you don't want to suffer. You want to be happy. And if you truly want to be happy, 100% instant gratification is not the way to go. Maintain a balance. Maintain a fucking balance, and then you'll be happy. 70%, bro, at least you're able to have fun, right? And I don't know about, like, if you're like, there's a lot of factors that goes into this. Some people are not even able to have fun, so they're more likely to like indulge in instant gratification. But I'm speaking for most people, majority of people who have the freedom to like indulge in instant gratification, like social media, going outside with friends and all that, like escapism, whatever. It's fun, but you need to balance or you're gonna struggle, right? All your counter arguments to the stuff that I've said would make sense, but if you deep it, do you actually like think that you should be focusing on having fun all the time? No, fuck no, right? Maybe if you say yes, then go ahead, bro. Nobody's stopping you. Like you can continue procrastinating and like delaying your work and not being punctual. Nobody gives a fuck. But then for the people who don't want that, who don't want to live that life, who wants to ease some stress and shit, work in bits every single day along with also having fun, and you will see a significant progress in the stuff that you're doing. At least 1 hour a day, bro. Build off from that, build on that. This is how you will be able to not miss deadlines, submit your assignments on time, and be punctual. So thank you for watching. If you have gained value from this video, please let me know, like the video, and any feedback I'll read. Comment down below. I'm kind of sleepy, I can't lie, so I'm gonna be heading to bed in a few. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye. Keep grinding.